Hello, Bossy Word, over to Boxing Blog Center. Well, last night was a very interesting night for boxing. We had tough fights, great fights, upsets, unexpected losses, and magnific wins. Man, we had everything. And it was a very good night for boxing. And DAZN as well, great for them. But first of all, let me get to the Dubois and Johnson fight. Daniel Dynamite Dubois. I love in Chinese. Well, I like Dubois, to be sincere. I don't need to badmouth the guy and say, where's the hype job? It was a hype job. Listen carefully, but I think he went too far trying to, stop Kevin Johnson way earlier. Like trying to make a statement saying, you know what I mean? Quicker than Joshua did. He wanted to do that. That was his plan, but he never knew that Kevin Johnson is one hell of a guy. This guy fought Klitschko, Vitaly Klitschko. He fought Vladimir Klitschko. He fought Tyson Fury. This guy fought Joshua. And only two people were able to stop him. And Joshua is one of them. Joshua stopped him quicker than any other person did. Only two people has been able to stop Kevin Johnson, guys. And Dubois kind of, I cannot say it's a hype job because I can see potentials there. But one thing I have to say is that he needed more experience. He needed more amateur fights, and he needed to learn, and not just depend on his power. If the ball power punches weren't able to stop Kevin Johnson, that means Dubois is not ready for monsters. He's not ready for a monster like Fajaba. I told you guys that if Fajaba will break this guy's neck, so I saw in the comment section, people say, "What? Dubois is too strong, beat." Anyway, I will get back to. I will do a video about that anyway. Let me just finish first talking about the fight. Well, Johnson, his strategy was always to fight on the back foot and not throw punches. He's a guy that can take punishment, but in a very smart way. Tyson Fury fought this guy and couldn't stop him. Joshua is a monster, guys. When I tell you Joshua is a monster, anytime I say it, people say, "Whoa, you lying." Now you see. People say, where Dubois is 21 years old and Joshua was 26 when he fought him. Like, is that even an argument? When Joshua fought Johnson, Joshua was still very raw. Even Joshua is still raw by now. Joshua is a very fast learner. That's the only thing you can never take away from that man. Never take away from the effect of the word. He is the unified heavyweight ruler of the world. And he did it way, quicker than a lot of heavyweight legend did. And now I hope you guys can give the guys proper now. And Dubois used Joshua's name to get his name out there. What's his name? Frank Warren the Fraud tipped Dubois to become the next Anthony Joshua. I'm not saying that Dubois doesn't have a future. I'm not saying he cannot become a heavyweight champion. He can. You can see there's a potential there, but he only has one plan. That is plan A. He doesn't know how to work on the body. He doesn't know how to fight on the inside. He's just a guy who uses power, try to plunder you, try to use all his strength on you. You know what I mean? to weaken you. That's what he tried to do because he knows he's powerful. He knows he has power, so he tried to use that instead of trying to box, instead of trying to work on the body. He didn't. He was just focusing on taking Johnson out of there quicker than Joshua did. And what happened? It became a nightmare. I love in Chinese. Well, Kevin Johnson, people are saying, "Well, this guy is so fucking boring." Well, that's how he fights. That's how Kevin Johnson fights. Dubois was hoping for a lot of counters. If Dubois were fighting someone that can really hit back, Dubois would have been knocked out yesterday or last night. He would have been knocked out in that fight, guys. I'm just saying the truth. I'm just telling you the truth right now. He would have been knocked out cold if he fought somewhere that, that can punch as well. Or that engaged. I mean, he didn't gas out. People will say, well, his engine is very strong. Well, he's fighting someone who doesn't throw punches, so why would he gas out? But if you're hitting someone and you're getting hit back, then when you're in the war zone, that is when you will know whether you can, whether your energy will be able to carry you into deep, the deep waters or no. So let's just keep it real, guys. Dubois, I hope, he develops because I think he's got a lot of potential, but not ready for top 10 heavyweight now. A guy like Dillian White will beat the brakes out of Dubois. A guy like Joe Joyce will do the same thing. Dubois needs to, he should have just, this guy shouldn't have even turned pro by this time. He should have been learning on his craft, maybe go to the Olympics or do something. There's being amateurs, learning. That's what he should have been doing. Instead, he wanted to do it, the easier way. Like, easier way is like him turning pro quickly because he don't have no experience. And Frank Warren has to really match this guy carefully. Don't ever go near Efiajaba, guys. If you do that, my God, you go sleep. Efiajaba's power is just scary, and his experience as well is scary. So, anyway, I wish nothing but the best for Dubois, and I hope, he improve. I think he will improve anyway. So, I like Dubois. I like him, but he's not the next Anthony Joshua. Not the next. They are not the same. They don't fight the same way. Joshua's got a lot of skills, a lot of tricks. Dubois doesn't have it. Dubois it doesn't have an inside game. His jab is nice, but it doesn't have an inside game. It's just an outside fighter, and he's not like Water, who has this one knockout, like that right hand, that monster right hand, but he doesn't have that. He's just a guy who possesses a lot of power. That's it. He just try to walk his up and down, you know what I mean? So, I hope he improves. I think he will, anyway. So, and do I think he'll become an heavyweight champion in the future? I think so. I think so. But only when he learns the right way, okay? Frank Warren should have just rushed the guy and try to, fast track him. If he fast track his career, it's gonna really get him hurt anyway. So, like the video, guys. Give your thoughts below, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Cheers, everyone.